What's going on, guys? I'm out here at Lowe's, nosing around a little bit, found some good deals, and I thought I might share some of these with you guys. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably know I am a Dewalt guy. My Dewalt drill is usually laying on the unit or somewhere around it because that's what I like. Started out years ago using the Milwaukee M12 series back when it first came out, but I didn't like it. Didn't like the feel of the handle, the way the battery goes up in there. It makes the handle so much fatter. Did not care for the grip, and I never had any luck with the batteries. I could never get longer than, like 8-9 months out of a battery. Couldn't even get a full year out of it, and that just really sucked. So in 2011 I started with Dewalt and have been there ever since, and I love my Dewalt stuff. I have the old brushed version of this screwdriver, and then I have the brushed version of this new impactor. Now, DeWalt drugged their feet for way too long as far as catching up with the brushless bandwagon here. The Makita has been out with brushless for a while, and of course the Milwaukee M12 series, they've had brushless for quite some time. So DeWalt finally come out with this. It just hit the market. It's been out for a month or so now, and these are super nice. I've already upgraded, and I bought this drill and the impactor over there because, guys, this price you just cannot beat. For 99 bucks, that's what these are selling for. The competitors are way more than that. The comparable Makita to this sells for $150, and then the prices on the Milwaukee stuff's a lot more. Now, the changes that they made to the impact driver, it is a lot smaller, it is lighter weight. Thank God they finally put a battery indicator up here, so now you can see your charge level. You've still got the 3 nice LEDs in the end. You do have a one-handed chuck, so you don't have to do that with 2 hands. Like Makita, that's where they drop the ball. You have to pull this out with one hand while you stick your bit in, but DeWalt is one-handed. So all you got to do is pop that in there and you're locked. They have given you 3 different modes up here on the top. The first one is a precision mode. You have kind of a low speed or a slow speed, and then you're high. And the precision mode is for doing smaller screws. It starts out very slow, and then once the screw catches, then it starts the impacting, a very low impacting mode. So guys that do woodwork, putting on hinges and stuff like that, that's really going to work out nice for you. I think that could be pretty nice for some of the stuff that we do in HVAC as well. But the low speed is going to be nice for taking our screws in and out of the door without stripping them, putting them back. And then, the high speed, you're full blast. So, very nice drill. I'm looking forward to using them a little bit more out in the field. You can look up all the specs on them. That's not what this video is about. This is just kind of showing some of these good deals. So they got the full line here, 99 bucks. They do have a new 3 amp hour battery, and it's on sale for $49 right now. So nice improvements on the drills. And then if we come on over this way, we got some nice deals going over here in the bit area. Right here are the bits that I like to use as far as my nut setters. I know a lot of you guys really like the reversible Malco bit. Does the 1/4 and 5/16, but the magnet breaks. I cannot get the magnet to last any longer than a couple of weeks, and it breaks, and to me then it's useless. These have by far the best magnets on the market. You cannot beat the magnets on these. They are impact ready, and they are on sale for $9.98 right now, and that's marked down from around 15 bucks. And if you bought these individually, right there's some of the prices you're looking at. So for $9.98, that's a fantastic deal. And that has your 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and your 1/2 inch. So you got everything you need, from your little screws on the doors of the units all the way to the feet of a compressor. So very good deal on those. They are probably lowering that price, maybe going to clearance those out, because the new version, they're kind of dark gray and they have a little yellow band around them right here. I haven't seen them at Lowe's here yet, but Home Depot does have those. They look more like these type of things. So anyway, that's a good deal. Right there's the 90-degree angle tool that I did a video on. I'll try to include a link or something below on that. Love that thing. I have found a lot of good use for that. Very well made, impact ready, tough. And then this guy right here, this 6-inch extension, this is probably the best one I've found because it is extremely low profile. You can see on the end right there, some of these things are a lot fatter and you can't get into real tight spaces. This is extremely low profile. It is magnetic, and this is a locking collar right here. When you put your bit in the end of this, it locks. You pull back on this and release it. It pops out, but it stays in place because the magnet holds it. So this is a really heavy duty, impact ready 6-inch extension. That's my favorite one. And right there you've got $11 and 25 on that. All right, you guys. We're gonna head on down through here, and there's a couple of pretty decent deals on some Craftsman screwdrivers, which some of the new Lowe's Craftsman stuff is pretty nice. Okay, so here we go. $4.98 for your 2-pack of your most commonly used, your number 2 Phillips and your 1/4-inch flathead. That's the 2 most used screwdrivers. These new grips on these things are phenomenal. And that's the 2-pack. And if you look at the individual prices, you know, you're looking at $7 for the one number 2 Phillips right here. And guys, these grips are really, really nice. This over molding feels so good in your hand. When you're working, it's hot outside and you're sweating, there is absolutely no slippage with these things whatsoever. These things feel great, very ergonomically designed, and this over molding is fantastic. So you can see the price on one of those things compared to that 2-pack. So that's the way to go. You know, for the DIY guy that just needs 2 screwdrivers in a drawer in the kitchen, to us out there, you know, replacing contactors and stuff like that, that is a hell of a deal. And then right next door here is your 6-in-1. I'm a huge 6-in-1 fan. I love my 6-in-1s. I carried the Ideal 6-in-1 for years and years and years. And then I also like the Channel Lock 6-in-1. And then this is also a very nice one that I've got in my tool bag right now. And you see all the sizes. You got your big and small Phillips, big and small flathead. You got your 1/4 and your 5/16. And then on this one, something that they didn't really put on the packaging, but if you can kind of see right in there, see there's a cutout right there on the hub. It's hard to see. But anyway, you can use that thing to actually do the saddle valves on your water lines. For you guys that work on a lot of humidifiers, you can actually pull this out of there and just use that to open and close saddle valves. So that's pretty cool. It's got everything you need there. And again, these handles are fantastic. They did a hell of a job with this over molding. This stuff's going to last a long time. It just has a really good feel. It's going to be insulated. You can work on hot lines with this. You would not have a problem whatsoever tightening down your line voltage connections on a contactor while they're hot. I don't even give it a second thought. I grab this thing, stick it right on there. I know that I'm going to be okay. I don't need a fully insulated screwdriver for that. I'm confident this is going to protect me. So that's a fantastic deal, and it is lifetime warranty on this stuff. So for $7, you've got a 6-in-1 tool right there. And that is really a heck of a good deal there. It's going to save a lot of room in the tool bag. Instead of having all those different screwdrivers, you can just have that one, and that's my go-to screwdriver, is a 6-in-1. Like I said, I carried the Ideal version for years and years and years, and it was kind of a rubberized handle. And then I picked up one of those channel locks, and it's got the classic channel lock, that hard blue, like epoxy type handle, which is a really nice handle. That channel lock is super nice. I carried it for quite a while, but I always like new toys, and I'm going with that Craftsman right now. But then here we are over here at the old brushed stuff like I was talking about. This was the first drill I got back in 2011. The thing is still going like a champ, hasn't missed a lick. I've dropped it off ladders, I beat it to death, the battery flew off of it, pop it back on, it's still going. And then the impactor I have used for going on 3 years now, but they're going to start clearancing this stuff out. This price is already $79. That is $99, but that's going to have to change, because why would you buy this when you can buy that other one brand new over there and get the different speed options and stuff like that, get the brushed motor. You know, that's the way the industry's going. Everybody's going to brushless, so there's no way I'm going to pay $99 for this if I can get the brushless version for the same price. But this is a great deal right here. That is a hell of a good screwdriver. So for 79 bucks, but more than likely that's something to keep an eye on. That'll probably start clearancing out or something, because there's no way they're going to have enough shelf space to keep the brushed versions and the brushless versions. So that's something to potentially watch out for, and maybe get a steal on one of those. But that new series is very, very nice, guys. That's just something about the handles on the Dewalt stuff. Even if you don't like Dewalt, if you are just a die-hard Milwaukee guy and you despise tools that are yellow and black, you cannot put this drill in your hand and hold it and say it is not the most comfortable tool you've ever felt. The ergonomics of this handle, the balancing, everything about it makes this probably the best tool I've ever had in my hand. So that's one reason why I like these things so much. That and the 3 LEDs, that one-handed chuck. I've had really good success out of the batteries. I've heard some guys complain about Dewalt batteries, but my batteries have lasted me for, the one I'm using right now, I've been using it for 3 years. It still holds a full charge. It charges up on Friday. When I put it on the charger, it's probably fully charged in 10 to 15 minutes. And then I use that thing all week long on one charge. And you know, that's a battery that's a few years old. So I've had really good luck out of DeWalt batteries. I don't know what other guys are complaining about. But now that's a new option there for you. A 3 amp hour for 49 bucks. It's a heck of a good deal. So anyway, guys, that is just a couple of good deals on things out here at Lowe's. Some of the stuff that I like, some of the stuff that I have used for years. And, you know, I'm not selling tools. That's not my thing. I'm never going to put something in a video that I haven't used and had success with myself. I'm not hawking tools that suck on YouTube. If I put it in a video, that means that I've used it and I've beat it to death and it has stood the test of time, and I highly recommend it. And these drills have done it for me, and I'm hoping this new series of brushless stuff is going to be just as good. I'm really looking forward to getting it out there in the field and using it some more. I've just used it this week so far, and just in the 1 week of using them, I absolutely love them. They are fantastic. So anyway, guys, leave me some comments below. Give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you next time.